Hey, Matt Vasgersian here. Welcome to the show, Santa Maria.
If he was wagging, you came up with some paper, he's still lame. Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
One time for the West though. 2 times for the youngin' with the best flow.
Lame ducks be like, what punch?
From the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. The Cubs look to extend their historic winning streak to 18 right after this. Tanner Roark will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And here's a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch, and that's how we'll get started in the Tuesday opener. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. This guy's hitting over .450 his last 10 games. He's the guy I'm watching, but not only in this game. I watched him in batting practice, too, and he was hammering the ball. When you get on a kind of a roll like he is right now, his confidence is soaring, and right now he's seeing the ball great.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here.
I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one. That average way up there to start things out with 19 homers and 44 RBIs. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
3-1 to him now. And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And this will get past Votto down the line. A fair ball.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Suarez waits on it, and that retires the side. Cubs strand 1. It's the Cubs 0 with the Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Cole Hamels, a southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA, sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point. And we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this high. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to Jeanette.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hayward has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In is Joey Votto now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Hamels is ready. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. The side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Rizzo stands in now. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport. But he can play some D, covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
So one away here with the bases empty, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's just 2 for 9. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. One ball, 1 strike to count. Suarez makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Fouled away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Suarez on at first, nobody out. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and Kemp is bounced into a double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
And that brings up Scott Schebler, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Reds go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Standing in, Cole Hamels, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And Hamels helps himself out. He's got a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch on its way. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Back goes Puig. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another chance? Ben Zobrist. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like
there's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Puig looking up, and it's gone. So it's a 2-run home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist. Number 21 for him on the season, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, he had the right idea, trying to bust him inside. But that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward. 1-0 the count. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike one.
1-1.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strike. As we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. On a line, that's a base hit. Stepping in, Tucker Barnhart. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's just 1 for 13. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Puig stands at second with no outs. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Striding into the box, Tanner Roark. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Runners are at first and third with none out. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
And here's Jose Peraza, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch coming, here it is.
Count 1-0.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Ready with the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Kemp racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Reds will be forced to settle for just the one. 3 innings complete. The Cubs lead this one 2-1. So striding in, Chris Bryant. He topped out at his first trip. Here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. First pitch of the at-bat. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Javier Baez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. At the plate, Joey Votto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And now a swing here by Votto as this is sent on the ground out to short. And that's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 7.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Baez has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Reds are down in order. In now, Tony Kemp. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Schebler is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Paul Hamels. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. And a decent swing from Hamels there, but he comes up empty, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been fleshed really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Oh, he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
Nick Castellanos now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
Now it's 1-2.
Ripped down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Puig is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Scott Scheffler, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And that's the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Waiting on it is Kemp.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now. 2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Top started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Coming to the plate now, Ben Zobrist. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Stepping in, Jason Hayward. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Schebler ranging back. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
The 0-1 delivery. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit and is sided. Jose Iglesias is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. A ball and no strikes. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. No home runs as of yet, and 5 driven in. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Number 9.
Stepping into the box, Jose Peraza. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. On, he pops it up. Zobrist is calling for it. 2 down. Ready now for Cincinnati. Scooter Gennett. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Zach Duke is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And the pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Comes set with the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati Bullpen. bullpen. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The next 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Rizzo is retired, and there's one away.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. Lifetime numbers against Zach Duke. He's 0 for 7. First delivery to him on the way. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
A 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, a 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Now batting, Tony Kemp. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
No balls and a strike to count. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now at the plate, Joey Votto. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit back up the middle. There to play it is Zobrist on to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
The third baseman, number 7.
Now in the box, Eugenio Suarez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the 2nd out.
The batter, no left fielder.
Stepping up now, Matt Kemp. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this one's nowhere close to the plate for ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
2-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes pitching everyone out, but other times you don't have your good stuff, and you really...
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
The batter, the center fielder.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Scott Schebler. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike. Next pitch from Hamels tonight will be number 73 for him in the ballgame. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Hamels comes set. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him.
Jared Hughes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Jared.
Into the box, Paul Hamels. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Nicholas Castellanos is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. His career line against Jared Hughes. He's just 2 for 9. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Schebler will get there, and he puts it away to David Phelps is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, David Phelps.
Digging in now, Yasiel Puig. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Behind 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart.
1-1.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. This is on the ground over to first. 1 there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Jesse Winker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 33.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 268 the average for him coming in. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. 2-0 now. The 2-0. This is skied into short left center.
Waiting on it is Kemp.
And that ends the inning. None left for Cincinnati, and it remains a 3-1 ball. Michael Lorenzen enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
1-1 the count now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Left side of the infield into the shift. To his left, Peraza. And that's the second out. The first pitch striding forward now. Anthony Rizzo. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's 4 for 14. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here it comes. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Jose Peraza. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Cole Hamels in line for the victory, showed the lead hold. Here's one that misses to the Cincinnati shortstop. It's 2-0 now. Here it comes, 2-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hayward on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 24, Craig Kimbrell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
2-0 count. The pitch is taken for a strike.
Oh, that changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Peraza aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
The left fielder.
First pitch on its way. Right side. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Chicago led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Cole Hamels earns his 8th victory of the season. Tanner Roark struck out 10 in the losing effort. Craig Kimbrell earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season.
Satisfied is all you
Sinatra.
Pepe. Satisfied.
Hi, I'm edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, Cole Hamels collected his 8th win overall as the Cubs got past the Reds 3-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The St. Louis Cardinals amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 10-1. The Brew Crew sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 6-5. Adam Jones was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs, leading the D-backs to victory over the Buccos 6-5. He is currently riding a 10-game hitting streak. Charlie Morton grabbed his 2nd win of the year as the Rays pushed past the Marlins 4-1. The Nats totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 4-3. The San Diego Padres went deep 4 times as they embarrassed the Dodgers 8-2. The Giants put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 2-0. The Yankees combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 5-3. The Boston Red Sox put up 16 hits on the day as they bested the visiting Rockies 9-7. The Indians finished off a 2-game sweep as they beat the White Sox on the south side 6-4. The Astros allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 3-0. Rougned Odor was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, helping lead the Rangers past Kansas City 11-2. He is currently among the doubles leaders in the American League. Hansel Robles got his 2nd W of the season as the Angels got the win over Minnesota 3-2. The Oakland Athletics got 11 hits overall as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 6-5. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.